Hi everyone, welcome to College Entrance Exam Review Series. In this tutorial series, we are going to answer questions about basic algebra and arithmetic with some explanation. This is part 2 of 10 with the topic real number system. So let's start. For question number 1, which of the following is false? So let's consider the argument. A is equal to negative 4, B is equal to negative 2, C is equal to 2, and D is equal to 5. Let's check each letter. That's its choices. So letter A, negative 4 divided by negative 2, and that is 2. So 2 is greater than 0, and that is correct. On letter B, we have negative 2 divided by 2, and this is negative 1. So negative 1 is less than 0. B is also correct. On letter C, we have 5 over 2. So this is somehow 2.5. So therefore 2.5 is greater than 0. So D is correct. On letter D, we have 5 divided by negative 2. This would be negative 2.5. Negative 2.5, negative number, this should be less than 0. So our answer for this problem is letter. Now let's proceed to the next question. Number 2, the absolute value of 6 minus 9. When we see this sign in a number or in an expression or an equation, this sign means absolute value. Now, what is absolute value? The absolute value is the distance of that number from 0. So if we try to solve this, we have absolute value of 6 minus 9. So let's compute 6 minus 9 and we have negative. Now, how far negative 3 from 0? So negative 3 from 0 is 3 units away from 0. 3 units away from 0. So the answer is technically the positive value of the number that is inside these bars are the answer. So in this case, the answer is that. Number 3. So 1.0674 times 10 raised to the fifth power is also equal to. So if we're going to write it 10674 times 10 raised to 5. See this number? All you need to this the power of 10. All you need to do is to move this decimal point 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. So you put 0 there. So the answer is 10674, then 0. So this is the answer. The answer is letter B. Number 4. 2 and 3/4 is 5% of what? So if we're going to write the question properly, so 2 and 3/4 is equal to 5% of unknown number. 5% of this unknown number. So if we're going to change 3/4 into decimal, we're going to get 2.75 because 3 over 4 is 2.75 is equal to, let's change this decimal into decimal. So 5% is 0.5, 0.05 multiply by x. So now to answer this, let's divide both sides by 0.05. So we could cancel this. So the value of x is equal to this. Now to simplify it, all we have to do is to move the decimal point so that the denominator will be whole number. So let's move 1, 2, so we have We have 5 as our denominator, and we should also move the denominator 2 decimal places. So that is 275 divided by 5. So if you're confused with this, you can just 2.75 over 0.05. Multiply it by 10, no, by 100 over 100. So that gives you 275 over 5. Now 275 over 5 is equal to 55. Therefore, x is equal to. So the answer is letter. Number 5. What is the area of the shaded region? Shaded region in the figure. So this is the figure. The arc of the arc the arcs are quarter circles with the side of square as a radius. So if we're going to draw this, our given is 4 as our side of our circle. So I'm going to illustrate this first in a portion of a circle. So if you have a circle here, so that this is a circle, and you divide it into 4 equal parts. So this part is 4, this one is 4. So this arc, you see this whole arc is this portion. Let's use another color for it. Let's use black. Okay. So this portion, we're going to continue this. Black is the favorite color, so red. This portion is if we're going to continue it, will become a great second. So this is the circle that I'm doing. So this is the part of that. So in order for me to get this part, the value of this one, all I have to do is to compute for the area of this 1/4 of the circle. And after I compute that, I will get the area of the triangle and subtract it. Then I will be given this area, the area of this part of this that sector. Then I'm going to multiply it by 2 so that I could get also the area of this. Then after I get the area of these two part, I will just get the area of the square and subtract this area. So let's do it. First again, I'm going to, I'm sorry. Next again, I'm going to get first the area of 1/4 of the circle. So the area of 1/4 of the circle is, change my color. I like yellow. So the area for 1/4 of the circle is 1/4 multiplied by pi r squared. So in this case, our r is equal to 4 because that is the side of the circle. So no, not 1/2. It's actually 1/4. So 1/4 multiplied by pi times 4 squared. So that is 1/4 1/4 multiplied by pi 4 times 4 because that is squared. So cancel 4. So we have 4 pi. So this is the area of the circle, 4 pi. Now, I want to get the area of this triangle so that I could minus it. Now, the area of triangle is 1/2 base times height. So the base here is 1/2. The basis is 4 and the height is 4. So this is 1/2 of 16. So 1/2 of 16 is equal to 8. So again, let's subtract this triangle to 1/4 of the circle. So we have 4 pi minus 8. So this is the area of this white region. So this is 4 pi 4 pi minus 8, and this is 4 pi minus 8 as well. So if we combine this, we have 8 pi minus 16. Okay, okay, that's it. Now, let's get the area of the square. So the area of the square is 4 squared, because 4 is the side of the square. So we have 4 times 4 is 16. Now 16, let's subtract these two. So 16 minus 8 pi minus 16. So all we have to do is to distribute the negative sign. So we have 16 minus 8 pi plus 30 plus 16. Sorry. So combine like terms. So these are like terms. So we have negative 8 pi plus 32, or 32 minus 8 pi. So the answer is letter D. I hope that is clear for you. Number 6. On number 6 is just the questions wants us to evaluate this. So let's try to solve it. We have 5 minus 8 over 3 plus 4 minus 2 multiplied by negative 1. Let's see first unknown. First, let's solve this first, because this is a multiplication. And you can also solve this as well. So 5 minus 8 is negative 3 over 3 plus 4. So 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So we have negative, negative. Now 3 divided by negative 3 divided by 3 is negative 1 plus 4, so plus 2. So we do this, negative 4 plus negative 1 plus 4 is negative is 3 plus 2. So the answer is that. Number 7, which of the following is not true? Let's solve each letter so that we can see which is not true. On number 4, all we have to do here is to try to evaluate it. So 4, 4 times 10 raised to 4, you need to move the decimal places four step to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 0, 0, 0, 0. That is 4, 0, 0, 0. Plus, because this is 2, so we should move this two steps on the right. So 1, 2. So that is 2, 3, 0. Going to add this, we have 40,230. This is correct. Letter A is correct. On number 2, let's try to regroup it. 2 and 2 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 multiplied by 4.5 times 10 raised to negative 4. So let's regroup it. So we have 2 multiplied by 4.5 times 10 raised to 6 multiplied by 10 raised to negative 4. So this is 9. So multiply by 10 raised to, if we multiply it, we add the exponent. So we have 10, 6 plus negative 4. So that would be 10 raised to 6 minus 4, and that is 10 raised to 10. This is the answer. So this is also correct. Okay. On letter C, we have 8x, 8 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 over 4 times 10 raised to negative 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. Now in this one, times 10 raised to 6 divided by 4. So we're going to subtract the exponent if we're going to divide this kind of equation. So we have 6 minus negative 4. So we have 2 times 10 raised to 6 minus negative 4 is equal to 6 plus 4. So we have 2 times 10 raised to 10. So this is the answer. So definitely letter C is incorrect. So this is not true. On letter D, we have, again, this is subtraction. Let's move this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That is 3. 1, 2, minus. In this case, it has a negative exponent. So we should move the decimal places 3 times to the left. 1, 2, 1, 0.0000005. So we're going to subtract it from here. We'll get 2, 9, 9, 9, 9.99. So the answer is, so this is also correct. So the answer for this problem is letters. Now let's go to number 8. Problem number 8. So in 12 is root 12 over root 8 in lowest term is. So let's write it first. Root 12 and root 8. Now let's express the number inside the root into a number. If my, what they call this, a factor, wherein one factor is would get the square root. So in this case, you can express 12 square root of root 12 as 4 root of 4 multiplied by root of 4 multiplied by 3. And on the bottom, you can express this as 4 root of root of 4 multiplied by 2. So let's bring out the square root. So we have cancel this. We could just cancel this. And we could get root 3 over root 2. Now, this is not yet simplified because radical in the denominator is not allowed. We need to rationalize it. We need to multiply it by root 2 over root 2. So in this case, we have root 6 over root 2 times root 2 is root 4. So the simplest form of root 4 is 2. So this is the correct answer. So that is letter E. Number 9. Again, let's just evaluate this equation so that we could get the answer. So we have negative 2 raised to 3 plus 6 over 4 plus 1 half minus 3 multiplied by 4 over negative 6. So in this case, negative 2 raised to 3 is negative 8 plus 6 over 4. That's 1 half minus 3 times 4 is 12 over negative 6. In this case, negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2 over 4. Then plus 1 half minus, no, this is 12, I'm sorry. 12 divided by 6 is negative, okay? Now, if you simplify this, we can get 1 half plus negative 1 half plus 1/2 plus 2. Double negative is 2. So we cancel out this. So the correct answer is 2. And that is that. Number 10. Fourth, 64, fourth root of 64 is also equal to 1. So again, fourth root of 64. Just let's factor out 64. If we're going to factor this out, the prime factor of 64 is 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32, to the 4, 8, 16, 32, times 2 is 64. So in this case, you get 4 so that it could form it as fourth root of 2 raised to 4 times 4. That's it. So we could just eliminate this. We have 2 root, fourth root of 4. So that is the answer. Letter A. Again, thank you everyone for staying and for watching this video. For the part D, we're going to tackle about the numerical representation in algebra. So hope you learned something for today and do your best in your studying and math will be easy. That's all for today. That's all for this video. Goodbye.